But there are things, I mean, look, we've been in this place for 6 years. We still have disagreements about things. In fact, I'm looking at one of our disagreements right now. We have a tape dispenser, right? That dispenses tape, which is something that you, well, maybe most people don't use it on a daily basis, but I feel we use a lot of tape in the house. Well, and I'll tell you why. And this is, I'm a bit weird about this, and I know this is my own fucking bullshit. I do not lick envelopes. And it's not for the reason maybe people think, like, oh, he doesn't like the taste of glue, or oh, he's got a weird mouth thing. I don't want DNA on letters that I'm mailing, especially if I'm mailing in something to the government. I know that's weird. I know that's stupid. I know that is probably one of the more batshit conspiracy things about me. But I don't want to readily give away my DNA. I've watched too many Law and Orders where they use that shit to find somebody, right?
Well, you're free. Yeah, especially in Law and Order, they're like, well, you freely stuck it in the post office.
So I freely do not ever lick an envelope or a stamp. I always tape them on.
I don't think it's such a bad. You're probably ahead of the curve before most people really.
Yeah,
don't.
But if I really think about it, then they have my fingerprints on the tape because I don't wear like latex gloves putting the tape on. Normally, and for like the last 6 years, the tape dispenser has been in the main living room on a bookcase, kind of in plain sight where everybody can reach it and do stuff. You tape up cereal bags like nobody's business. Like you won't just crinkle it down and like put the flap over. You will tape that shit down.
It will do it to things that are not readily used often, but I don't want them to stale
anytime
out.
like if we're like, hey, it's Biscuit Sunday and we're gonna use the Bisquick to make biscuits, and I haven't been the last person to make the biscuits, shit's taped. The shit is rolled up and taped down, and every time I'm like, fucking.
And they're still not stale, so there you go.
Fine. If that's what you want to believe. If you want to believe that a single piece of tape... Look, I want to believe a single piece of tape is keeping me from being in a DNA database.
True.
If you want to believe that our Bisquick is somehow fresher because it's... like air can get in from every other angle except the place where you taped it, then that's fine. That's on you. But... we have kept that out there in plain sight all the time. You have decided that because tape is an office supply, we should put it in the tocpod headquarters, a.k.a. our second bedroom, a.k.a. what was originally designated an office before we started doing this. And you've shoved it into a corner on a bookshelf next to a bunch of other shit where the two chairs that we sit in to do the show constantly block. So anytime I need a piece of tape, I got to come in here, wrestle with... First of all, I got to leave the room where I am where I already need the tape. Make the fucking journey. By the way, the fucking epic journey. This is the modern Odysseus. I am leaving my home and I am drifting away and I'm coming here to fight a fucking war, to fight a fucking Cyclops, to get a piece of tape, and then I have to journey home to see if my family is still there. I get back. I've had to wrestle these giant chairs that are on casters, but they're on the carpet, so they don't want to fucking roll. And then I got to come back. By then, I'm like, I don't give a shit. You know what you made me do? I actually licked an envelope the other day. I was like, fuck it, it's not worth it. I'd rather be a goddamn suspect in a DNA case for no apparent reason than to go fucking out of my way for a good, I mean, honestly, if I'm super honest, good half hour of my day dedicated to trying to get a piece of tape.
Liar. Oh my God. Such a drama person. Okay. Well, there comes your actor background.
Right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And this is why I hate moving, because I know the tape is going to be everything in the new place. Like everything is going to be about where the tape should be or where this should be.
The tape is the peripheral just object.
Yeah, and then this was amazing. This was amazing. This was your solution. I loved your solution to this. Your solution,
which I did imply.
I know. I saw it the other day and I went, "Oh my God, she fucking did this." So this thing that we have is like an old desk tape that's like metal. It's not like the little magic tape or Scotch tape thing.
No, it was my grandparents that they had for eons, and I thought it was awesome.
You would see it like on a desk in like the 1940s.
Yeah.
It is. I could bludgeon you to death with that tape, and I fucking might if we don't put it where I want. That might
where
be
you want.
That. Yeah, they're gonna have to take the envelope I recently mailed in, get my DNA off of it, get the fingerprints off of the tape, and they're gonna reconstruct your skull and find out that it is perfectly smashed in with that fucking tape dispenser.
Tiny Odd Conversations. Two dysfunctional people and a microphone.